I'm also involved with housing. I certainly do pick them, I think. So we've had a real crisis. We've got 6 times more homeless people than 3 years ago, and we've got no more houses. In fact, we've been selling more houses than we've been building. So it's an absolute crisis. The officers in my department wrote a letter to the government in July. This was signed by all the National Liberal Democrat council leaders, and then promoted through the district council network and signed by other councils right across party, and the Chancellor increased the local housing allowance because it's been frozen for 4 years. This is a step in the right direction. The trouble is, it's only going to be 1 year. The next year he's going to freeze it again. And this means that someone who's privately renting to get housing benefit, as the private rent goes up, you've got to find the difference in the middle of a cost of living crisis. Which means that that person can't afford the rent, which means that person is then homeless, which means the council has then got to find temporary accommodation for them, which we haven't got, which means that they will probably have to go to Kingsley House in Ipswich, a bed and breakfast place, which charges us more than the housing benefit, so that costs the council, and Hastings Council has now gone bankrupt because of the cost of temporary accommodation. Absolute madness, isn't it? It's madness. The whole thing's broken.